It's new to me. New to me. Okay. Morning, gamers. Jaded from MMOrnING here. If you've never seen this before, what I'm doing right now is waking up. I've got my coffee and my cigarettes. Reverse that. And it's my nicotine and my caffeine for the morning to get my head kind of moving and get myself awake. And yes, it is about 3:30 in the afternoon. That is my morning today. It changes every day. It depends on what I'm doing the night before. But, yeah, I just woke up. It's kind of afternoonish, late, but this is Good Morning Gamers. So it takes me about 20 to 30 minutes to get my head on every morning, and I'm pretty much just going to kind of talk it out on the stream here. That's my new plan. I don't have a lighter with me, do I? Give me a second. I'll be right back. Low lighter, where are your lighter? Oh, the cat out. Okay. So I found my cigarette and my lighter and my coffee. So pretty much, I'm open to discussion in the morning about anything. There's a few things I thought about last night when I was about to go to sleep. Do you guys have dreams? Okay, if people have dreams. I don't dream. I don't remember my dreams. I don't remember the last time I had a dream. It's really strange. I can't. I don't know. My kid woke up this morning. He's like, "Hey, Dad, I had this dream that this cow was following me around." And he was like, "Oh, the cow was black and white." And I was like, "Was it like black with white spots or white with black spots?" He's like, "Well," but he remembers like little vivid details about his dreams. And people tell me that they do that. I don't remember the last time I had a dream. I don't remember my dreams. I'm sure I do. I think everybody actually has dreams, but I don't actually remember them. So it's weird. Oh no, that's just a me thing or what? It's definitely interesting. Because you spend a third of your life sleeping. Now, I'm talking when you're 75 years old, you spent about 25 years asleep. That is such a trip to me that you have 25 years of time where you're just laying in bed doing nothing. Now, it looks like, oh, me, I sleep all the time. I do not sleep all the time. Okay. I sleep during the day, yes, but I do not sleep all the time. I actually only slept for about 5 hours because I went to bed at 7 a.m. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Actually, I got 8 hours of sleep last night. That was some quick math in my head. I usually do not do that. I usually get about 5 to 7 if I'm lucky. Usually probably less than 6 hours a night. But not being able to dream is weird. I mean, because I wake up, I get in these conversations with people. They're just like, "Hey man, like I had this crazy dream," and I'm like, "What's that like?" Because I don't remember my dreams. So it's just been a thing my whole life. I feel like that whole time I'm just laying there. I'm sure I'm dreaming, like subconsciously my brain is going to do that because that's what brains do. But like I don't remember them when I wake up. I don't remember what they were about. I don't remember. Sometimes I get these little glimpses. Like I remember this one time, probably about 6 years ago. Literally, this was like fucking 6 years ago. I was really, really sick, like to the point where I think I slept for like 2 or 3 days straight. I had a really high fever. I was on medication. I could not get off. I actually slept on my living room floor for 3 days because I couldn't get up to go upstairs. Or it was crazy. So everybody just kind of left me alone on the floor, and they had blankets and new pillows and stuff. But I was like, I can't get up. Too fucking weak. That's a horrible sick. I was like pneumonia, bronchitis. This sick right here is just from the cold coming in and me not sleeping enough, and the smoking, horrible. But that sick was bad, and I remember I had a dream that there was like, it was like a daytime dream. Because I remember being awake and asleep at the same time a lot of the time because I was so miserable. I just couldn't actually get rested. And I remember I couldn't tell, there was like leprechauns, and they had all these body parts and they were stacking them. Like it wasn't like human body parts. It was like maybe, well, maybe it was human body parts. I don't barely remember now, but it was the weirdest dream. And the fact that I don't dream, that was really strange because that was 6 years ago that I had my last dream. That's kind of how it is. That was weird. But we'll see how the 4 girls go. What's happening today in gaming? I think what I'm going to start doing is in these morning talks, I am going to do a little bit of gaming news just because gaming news was something I feel like I'm falling behind on now because I don't do the podcast anymore. There's a lot of games I've missed over the last number of months because I was not, reading the news every day and looking at the headlines every day to see what games were free and what games came out and what games, are discounted right now that I might want to pick up. And not having that, it's left like kind of a hole in my gaming library. I still have Humble Bundle, and I still take turns rotating between monthly subscriptions for the Microsoft Xbox Store, which gives you a lot of PC games. And Origin Access, they both have great sets of games. And you pay like $15 a month and you get hundreds of games that you can play that month. But there's a lot of games that are given away, especially on Epic Store. Humble Bundle just did a game giveaway that I completely missed. And it's because I haven't been keeping up with the news. So, when I talked about, I posted pretty recently about what I was going to be doing for Good Morning Gamers, and this is just me waking up, quite literally. My gaming streams are Monday, Wednesday, Friday nights, 11:30 p.m. And you guys who know who I am, this won't be weird to you because you'll come in here like, oh, he's doing that waking up in the morning thing. It's just I decided to get out there and try to get some extra follows and hang out and actually get a chance to communicate with my viewers. Because a lot of times when I'm gaming, I'm so into the game that I'm trying to talk to people, but I'm also like rushing through stuff and there's so much chat going, I miss a lot of it. So this is weird because nobody's going to be showing up in this time of day because my normal new stream times are like 7 hours from now. But tonight, the Zio Blader is going to be on the stream. We're going to be doing some gaming and it's like some awesome podcast stuff that we haven't done in so long. I haven't sat down with Zio and done a podcast in forever. So it's going to be really cool. But like I said, I'm completely unversed on my gaming news. So I need to start getting back into that. And what I think I was going to do with Good Morning Gamers, because this is just in the air right now. Every morning I want to stream for about 20 minutes, see if I can get a couple more people interested in the channel. But I feel like I need to be offering something more than just my intellectual conversation. So what I'm trying to figure out is what can I offer people in the morning here. My brain doesn't work right away. I jump started with all the chemicals and the nicotine and caffeine. So I don't want to just sit here and stare at the chat and wait for someone to talk. So I'm thinking I have to do something that people might be interested in watching so that I could get people to chat with me. Because this is like, it looks like this low budget stream that doesn't matter. And they don't understand that my high quality streams on PC are much, much higher quality. So I'm trying to get into IRL in 2020. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these streams. I'm going to be doing a lot more events. I'm going to be going to a lot more places and getting out more often. I'm going to be meeting a lot of new people. I'm going to do interviews. We're going to do all kinds of fun stuff. Yes, I am a Venus Skinner. I know you came at the party. I know that was a complete fail. The party dropped and kept connecting and dropping every fucking 5 seconds for the entirety of the 7-hour stream I did. I got 40 minutes of footage. I already talked about it. I already posted about it. Met some awesome bands. I have a backup recording of everything, which I'm going to edit up and get on so I can at least show off some of the people that played, including myself and Zio Blader. We played on stage. It was awesome. Separately. But Skinny, I have a question that I have been trying to ask you literally for like 2 weeks. What phone do you use? Thank you. It's the same robe I wear every day and every night on every stream I do. You do know this, right? You have not been around enough to know. You're not in the know, Skinny. What phone do you use for your IRL stuff because it looks amazing? I sent you a bunch of messages all over the place. I'm really proud of you, dude, for getting out there and putting yourself out there and saying, fuck it, we're going to do this. And Xperia XZ, Premium. Awesome. And you stream your shit off the 4G for that. Yeah, I watched all of your IRL streams in the car. I watched all your stuff, like when you and your brother were coming home, and I've watched like all your IRL stuff. I really dig that. What the fuck? What? I even advertised for it. I even advertised for you in the channel, like on the community channel in Discord. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was awesome. We're like, hey guys, we're gonna fucking go and just hang out in the car. I'm like, yeah, dude. That's cool. That's cool. It's kind of like what I'm doing now. I mean, I'm sitting here talking to the camera for no reason except to gain a couple follows each day. And it's funny because like in this situation here, you come in, you know who I am, you know what I do, you know I play games and stuff, but people are coming in like, what is this Ginger Jesus guy doing standing in front of this marker sign that he made? And why are we supposed to watch him? And I'm like, I don't have a good answer for that. I'm like, I don't know. Follow me. But they don't understand that I actually do stream a pretty professional looking stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday nights. So, this is my Good Morning Gamers segment. And you see what I do with the MMOing? MMOrnING. Right? That's genius. And this is kind of exactly what this is happening right here. I just kind of want to get to know people coming into the stream, have more time to focus specifically on talking to them, as opposed to playing a video game and ignoring everybody, which is what I usually end up doing. Tonight's going to be good. Xeoblader's going to be here all night. We're actually going to do a live stream with me and Zeo again. It's been so long since we've got to sit down and actually play a video game or do anything fun together. We went to a party together. That was cool. But he's going to be leaving to Greece in a few days, and he's living with his parents right now across the street from my house because he had to move out of the place he was at because he's leaving. So he's over there with them for the next couple of days, and we're going to be seeing a lot more of him, and I'm going to be hanging out with him a lot more, which is cool. My brain is like, I guess when I wake up, I have to get my brain up to like level 5 to kind of click. And I think I'm like at level like 4.2. Still, that was gross. I'm still kind of like almost there, but I'm just not. We need to get you some headphones. We can both have like a dual camera call. Yeah, we should. No, for real. Fuck, dude. I mean, that's kind of what I've always thought of doing with the podcast. I mean, the reason the podcast ended, which I thought the podcast was fun. Me and Zeo, I think we had a lot of good shit to shoot back and forth off each other. We both have a different take on most games, which is great because we have a lot. There's always an argument to be had somewhere in our flavor of what we think about whatever game we're talking about, which I always thought was cool. We always agreed on points and we always had disagreements, and me and Zio were really good at talking them out. I think it was really cool that we bounced off each other really good. Of course, I know I also was like all like ooh all the time, like Good Morning MMOers podcast. That's what exactly kind of the idea I had was this might turn into another idea for a podcast. In fact, I've started thinking about labeling these, right now, Good Morning Gamers 1 and 2 and 3, just as a keep track of them. But these aren't podcast material yet. I keep talking about how I want to kind of put a layout into this, so I want to have some kind of interesting thing. Like maybe I thought about the gaming news, but you know how I'm against the gaming news, specifically because the gaming news has no rewatchability. I did gaming news for years and years and years. I'm out of the loop right now, so I'm missing out on a lot of free games that are being given away at different places online. I'm missing out on a lot of new releases and things I could be getting into, could be talking about that might actually help me get viewers because they're popular at the moment. I don't know what's going on because I have not been reading anything. Yes, of course, you can do everything you want under the MMOing brand. I mean, that's kind of the idea. I mean, when I started MMOing, I've never called myself MMOing, okay? Me and Zeo were MMOing for a long time. Me and Zeo and Kiki, my wife, were MMOing. That was kind of the idea. I had a couple different streamers come to my channel before they started their own streams. For instance, I can't remember her name right now. There's a couple of people that are doing really good streaming that actually started here on MMOing. And I like the idea of the MMOers, like that's us in the group. It was supposed to be a community of gamers. I just suck at growing communities. And you've seen, I've got 100 people in our Discord. It's just nobody talks. And I get it. I don't participate enough in what I should be doing. Well, Wait, has anyone ever? Well, that's not true. People have called me MMOing, but I have a name tag on me my entire stream life. If you go back to the first streams we had, bottom corner it says JPlay. I changed it to Jaded, Zeo, and JPlay. That was us. And everyone else was on here, Skinny, Zeo, and JPlay. I always had our names, and the MMOing thing was always us here at MMOing. We like this. We want to do that. It was always MMOing was always the group. That was the whole idea. In fact, my original MMOing stuff, literally, because MMOs are what I played at the time: World of Warcraft, ArcAge, um, Dark Age of Camelot. This was way back. But all the games that I played, I usually was very MMO oriented, as in massive multiplayer online playing. That's where MMO came from. It was supposed to be a group of gamers that got together every Friday or Saturday night together on my stream, and we fucking played. We had our 5-man team for a long time. We did Lawbreakers with 5 men. We did Paladins with 5 men. We did Overwatch with 5 men. We actually had full teams for a while. And that was kind of the idea of what I wanted the channel to be in the first place. And then I have this issue where I go into this seclusion mode every few months, and I just completely ignore the world. I become antisocial. So I just drop everybody, and I disappear off the face of the earth for like a month. And I realized that the first time that happened while I was streaming, I lost a lot of the connection that we had as our groups, and I knew that was going to happen. But when Zeo went to Greece, let me get back to what I started talking about, because this all goes back. This all ties together. When Zeo went to Greece, what I wanted to do with him, I did the not Greece. Zeo went to Serbia. When Zeo went to Serbia, every single night on my stream, I did a thing called Live with Zeo from Serbia. Live with Zeo from Serbia. And I had him on the podcast through his phone talking to me. I didn't do Skype. I wanted to. I wanted that to be our podcast. I wanted that to be like, hey, it turned out pretty good. What I told him every day was, he said, okay, so what's your plan today in Serbia? What are you going to go try and see? What are you going to go try and do? And then the next morning I'd talk to him and find out if he accomplished those goals, which I thought was actually a pretty cool segment. It was fun to listen to. It was really cool to get a perspective from a different country. He would talk about the stories and the people that he met. And he pretty much learned how to speak Serbian within that 3 months he was there. So it got much more interesting as we went along. He started teaching me how to speak Serbian, and he would tell me about different people that he met and who he's been hanging out with on a constant basis. It was really neat to hear that. And the food. We talked about food a lot over there. What kind of foods do they have a lot of, and what's he eating, and where does he go, and what's he trying? And he tried a lot of different kinds of food. He was talking about how fresh the food is, because the animals literally are like in people's yards, and they kill them that morning, and then they cook them and they set them in their restaurants. And so it was really cool. There's a whole nother perspective on it. But I always thought of that as like the new podcast for a while. Like if me and Zio were talking about what he's doing in another country. Now he's going to Greece. He is leaving for Greece in a few days, and he's going to be there for 3 months. And he went to Greece last time too, when he went to Serbia. But I'm excited about this because he met a lot of people in Greece when he went the first time. There's going to be lots of stuff to hang out. He's going to have a lot of people to hang out with and talk about. And what he does in Greece is he busks. And if you do not know what busking is, it's when you sit down and you play guitar for money. That's how he survived in Greece the first time around. It's cheap enough in Greece that you make $20 or $30 a day, you can actually support yourself and have a place to live and eat for that kind of money. So he did amazing then. He's going to be doing it again. And this time we're working more on trying to get a live stream connection. He's got a decent phone now. We're going to be able to use Discord to do sit downs and talks. So maybe I'll be streaming a lot more of that. That'll be exciting. So what have you been up to, Skinner? See, you're an old school MMOer, dude. You've been around since the beginning. And that's exciting, but I really do feel like we need to get back together and do some stuff. My normal streams, you notice I've grown pretty rapidly since 2020, since January beginning. I've gained almost 20 followers in the last 2 weeks. I went from 14,000 views to 15,200 views in the last few weeks. I have grown myself exponentially. And that's because I'm doing these Good Morning Gamers, I'm doing more IRL stuff, and I'm doing more gaming. Monday, Wednesday, Friday nights, 11:30 p.m. Definitely going to be my gaming nights, but I've also been doing games in between. The Skyrim VR stuff is awesome. It's just like I'm saying, people come in and they see this and they're like, wow, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. But I've been doing this for 3 years, and I actually do have a really nice looking computer stream setup. This is just my IRL piece of shit phone setup that I want to kind of do every day to see if I can get a couple extra followers and talk to people that I haven't met yet and say, hey, what's up? Why should you follow me? I'll tell you if you ask me, you know? But Skinny, I appreciate it, man. Started to revive an abandoned game. What game? Are you going to tell me the game, or do I have to go watch your stream? I'll watch your stream. I'm okay with that. Let me make a cigarette real quick. Are you playing with Minecraft? No, that's not really dead. You can't actually revive Minecraft. It never died. See, one of the things I was just talking about, the fact that I want to do the news again, because I don't know what's happening in the gaming news anymore, and I'm missing out on a lot of stuff, like I said. So it'd be nice to kind of just look through the Feedly headlines or something each day. If I could talk about that in here, that'd be cool. Suspense, my dude. When's you gonna, wait, are you gonna be playing like, oh, see, I don't even, this is a problem in the morning too, my brain doesn't work. What's that first-person shooter game that I really, really loved, and I thought it shut down, but I heard it didn't really shut down, no one's playing it anymore? Oh, Fortnite? No, I'm just kidding. It's not what you call a great game, but it has so much potential. Was it the shooter game that we played? That was like a Minecraft shooter? I know we talked about doing, like, making new weapons. You were doing modding for that. But I don't know. Cat on fence? Okay, I'll just wait. Oh, you see my cat. Let's bash. I have to feed him, look. I just opened the gate right here and I pour some food on the floor. And he just eats. He's happy now. I just have to make sure I remember to do it. Oh yeah, that was Crunker, is what I was thinking about, Crunker.io. Tonight, I don't know what we're going to play tonight, which is really cool because I stopped scheduling my games. I'm like, fuck it. I've been playing a lot of LSPDFR, GTA 5. I've been playing... I want to get back into ESO again because I have a few people I've met recently that want to play. And I've been playing with Army Sweet Pea right before I stopped playing again. But I got Skyrim because I got the Oculus Rift too. So now I have Skyrim VR. And that is one of the most amazing games I've ever played because I've put thousands of hours into Skyrim, and playing it like this, it's like a whole brand new game. It's insane. I've never beat the game either. You guys know that. So I'm working on that. But basically, these little videos, these little short talks, this is specifically here to see if I can gain a few more followers each day. Because if I can gain 3 followers a day, I can make 1,000 by the end of the year, and that is the MMO goal this year. So, yeah. But we definitely got to start playing some more massive multiplayer stuff again and bring the MMOing sound back to the channel, because that's what we did when we had those big teams of people playing. It was so much more fun than watching me play fucking, Skyrim in VR. But it's worth it. I'm still having a good time doing this. It's been 3 years. But this year, I want to grow this channel exponentially. I want to bring it to 1,000 followers. I want to get 100 subs this year. I want to push this channel into the realms of possibility. I'm going to be going a lot more cons. I'm going to be going out of my safe zone, out of my comfort zone, I guess you'd say. So it's going to be a lot cooler. There's going to be a lot more content, a lot more people I'm meeting. I went to the band thing the other night. I tried to live stream the entire party. There was 3 bands that performed. I performed on stage as well, and so did Zeoblader. And I have video of all of it. I think I posted some stuff on Instagram of me playing, and Zeo posted it of me singing one of my original songs on there. But you're still pro comp for player for that. Good. That's an easy game to play on the shitty computer you used to have. Isn't that why we ended up playing a lot of those games, is because that's all you could run? And now you have the new PC, which I'm pretty sure you do. We could be playing some pretty cool shit. Whatever. But that party came out so bad. It was the epic fail that it should have been, because my camera, I streamed it for 8 hours and I only got 40 minutes of footage because Twitch was dropping connection every 5 to 10 seconds. So I didn't get any usable footage at all, except for the 2 hours of prepare where we set the stage, got the sound equipment, and got all the stuff going. But I met 6 people there that I'm going to mention at some point during the stream. I'm going to write an article on Atomic Man, which is one of the most amazing bands. I already started writing an article. I'm going to be posting that on my website in the next couple days. They have a show coming up in February too. And they're an amazing band if you live in Southern California or Orange County or anywhere in Southern California. They are a really, really awesome band because there are 2 of them, a drummer and a guitarist. And they have some of the most amazing amazingly full sound that I've ever heard in a band with two people. And I thought it was amazing because I first heard them playing. I was up drinking, I was smoking a cigarette in the corner. I was drinking with a couple people talking. I heard it. I was like, wait, oh, that's a cool band. How many people are that? I thought it was like 4 or 5 people in the band. Just two guys. Sound is insane. It was just awesome. So that is, just so you guys know, if anyone's watching right now that gives a shit. I'm looking for their names. It was Hans Amador, Hans Amador, and Jason Mick. I can't find it. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Hans Amador and Jason McNichols, the drummer. And I hung out with them for a little while after the show too. Got some interviews to talk to them. Just found out a lot about them. They're really cool guys, and they were really fun to watch, and they were really just really awesome people. I met Hans's Brazilian girlfriend as well, and she was really nice. It was really cool. So hopefully that's. I'm gonna stick with them. I'm gonna try to follow them around and do some more live show practices with them. But the whole point is, I'm gonna be doing more stuff outside of my comfort zone, outside the box that the MMOing channel I don't usually do. I'm doing a lot more artistic stuff, gaming stuff, art galleries. And then cons, of course. I'm going to go to Comic-Con this year in San Diego. I'm going to the Anaheim Convention Center for WonderCon again, if that's there this year. And wherever TwitchCon is, of course, I'm going to be shooting for that. That's my gold star. If I can get there, that'd be awesome. That just depends on where it is in the country, because I really can't fly. I got 2 kids and a wife, and I have things to do here. So I can't just take off when I want, and it's hard for me because I don't have the money to do it. So I have to kind of plan ahead. But in March, my main goal, I'll need those written because I can't English names like that. They'll be written. I know you follow my Twitter, Skinny, or do you follow my Twitter? You should follow my Twitter. Instagram. I'm starting to get everything posted on Instagram now. All my articles and stuff I do, I'll have links on Instagram to get more of a follower base, because Instagram's kind of like the new Twitter, and Twitter is kind of like the new Facebook. You know what I'm talking about. So my Facebook stuff is pointless, and I stopped using Facebook. I haven't used Facebook in 5 years, literally. I don't use it. I started the MMOing page on Facebook just to keep it going, but nothing ever happens on that page. No one ever joins it, and I never even post on it. So it's kind of ridiculous. I just started a brand new website. It's going to be MMOing.net soon. But as of right now, it's basically just a blog that I can throw information up on. It auto posts to Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and Blogger and some other stuff. So I'm just trying to kind of get more shit out there too. Yeah, there's no reason to. Instagram you might actually like, though. You say don't bother with Instagram, but Instagram is like the new place where people connect. They have Instagram Direct now, where you can actually just type messages to people directly and send images to people directly. It's a mix between Twitter and Snapchat, so you can do a lot more with it. You have to post an image when you click on Instagram, when you post to Instagram, but I think it's kind of like, it's a lot easier to get people on your ship. I mean, I got 60 followers on Instagram already, and I started using it this year. Sorry. Honestly, just a couple weeks. I've been using it since the beginning of 2020. And I've got 60 people following me. Just from that party, 30 of them. And before that, Zeoblader posts a lot of my stuff on his Instagram. He's got a pretty decent following because he goes and plays guitar at the park and stuff, or at the beach. And he always has his Instagram handle out because it's easy to find that. Everyone has Instagram. You don't need to. It's not as hard as Facebook, but it's not as easy as Twitter. So you have to actually put some time in, and just enough time to get to know people. So I think it's a pretty good platform to try and grow an audience. I mean, you've heard of this. It's straight up Instagram influencers. There are Twitter influencers, but not like Instagram influencers. And you know this. I mean, people can jump in a truck, quit their job, leave their wife, and just get in a car and drive across the country and take pictures of themselves on Instagram for a week, and they'll get a massive amount of support. It's insane. Especially if you're like, a beautiful girl. They just kind of have that up on us, right? I'm trying to, do I have the long hair now? I'm trying to be as sexy as possible. We'll see. Maybe people will start donating to me. But it's been a long time. I've been streaming for a while now. I don't know how long, because I can't see how long I've been streaming. But pretty much my next game giveaway is going to be when we get to 350 followers. I think I'm at like 330 right now, around there, or maybe 320. But we do need to get some more followers. 3 days my goal. If I get 1 in the morning and 2 in my normal stream every night, that's cool with me. It's been working out all right. I've literally grown the channel from 14,000 views to 15,200 views in a couple weeks. And I've also grown the channel from under 300. Do you remember how long it took us to get to 300, Skinny? Damn, dude. I tried to get to 300 viewers for 3 years, or 300 followers for 3 years. And I was like, the beginning of 2020, I was like, nah, man, it's time. And I broke that record, and I went 20 over it in 2 weeks. So, hopefully, you guys will come check me out. Check out my normal gaming streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday nights, 11:30 p.m. PDT. Also, I'm going to be doing a lot more of these live streams in morning. Every morning when I wake up, when I say morning, it's actually 3 in the afternoon, but I just woke up. So this is my morning. This is good morning, gamers. And I will see you guys probably tonight for sure with Zeoblader on the normal live stream, and we'll be doing some gaming and some conversational topic stuff. It'd be real cool. Skinny, dude, I really appreciate you coming in and saying hi. Let's do that thing with Skype when we meet up. I'm also trying to step out of my comfort zone and get with people to do things together, because that's what I started doing when I started the stream. I had a lot of guests, a lot of other streamers I played with, and it was a lot of fun to watch. So I'm going to try to bring that back. This is just me being me, waking up, getting my fixes for the day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. When I say tomorrow, I mean tonight, if you're around. So, peace out, guys. Thank you for watching. Keep MMO.